the deep chrome, in the deep dome. After a massage and a menage, we got in the shower, let water trickle down the back of the crack of their booty. Got out the tub and went back to the master bedroom. One put on Prada, one put on Louis, y'all put on Gucci. Duty calls, I'm about to hit the scene of ball, but before I leave, I spray on some Izzy Miyagi. Take my truck up to the wash, put the sparkle back on, wax off like Mr. Miyagi. Go to the liquor store so I can get blunts, get yak, so I can sip some while I split one. Chronicle into every follicle of my body, calming down every molecule, making sure I don't trip none. Hit one. Hop in the ride, come and kick it with me, so I can take you through the Subway 100 block and show you how my people be kicking it in the Windy City. I wanna show you where I hang out at, where we make God scratch, while we sit on leather gripping wood, where the hustles got packs and the G's got stacks and the pimps got lax, rolling through the hood, and it feels so good, so good, y'all, when my breaking rain through my hood, you know the big switching lane is understood, all the living pimpers, man, living wood, it feels so good.
Hey, it's Honey, aka Harriett, aka Honey, and this is my new intro, so go ahead and give that thumbs up, that like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my Facebook at Harriett Griffin, Honey Bear in parentheses, or you can hit me up at harriettgriffin.33 on my Instagram. I also have a POSHMARK, so you can hit that up, and that's Ronnie 2027. So I hope you guys like the new intro.
Give the love when I hit the club, got a weekend, it's the weekend, and the DJ brought my tattoos. Track move like some southern black blues, or like a coupe that got grooves and they got shoes. It's like a bruise, I stand up be the hottest rap dude. Ride to this when you peel your hood. You could go around the block or travel the whole world. When you come back and steal your hood, and it feels so good. So good, y'all, when my breaking rain through my hood, you know the big switching lane is understood, all the living pimpers, man, living wood, it feels so good. I spit some game with some intellect to the
Hey you guys, it's Honey, aka Harriett, and I'm back with another video for you guys. This time it's another cooking video. I'm going to be making homemade pizza. Well, kind of homemade. I'm going to be tricking a little bit. I'm using the Pillsbury pizza crust, and I'm going to be frying up some drumsticks and making a salad with it. So it's another cooking with Harriett, aka Honey. So if you want to see that, stay tuned and let's get it. Alright you guys, so we're going to go ahead right quick and just get into the ingredients for the pizza. Of course we've got, I'm trying something new. I used something different last time, but this is the classical fire roasted pizza sauce, and I don't really add too much to that. As you'll see, I just add a little Johnny's seasoning salt on the top of that, so I'm hoping it's good. And I've got here 2 of my, I believe you pronounce it Armour pepperoni, just to make sure I had enough. Oh no, I got 2 different kinds, and this is the Safeway one that I grabbed today to make sure I had enough. And then I grabbed this uncured pepperoni, which I used last time. It gave it a really great flavor. And then we've got some Canadian bacon from Lando Frost. Oh, this is, excuse me guys, Natural Choice, home round. They're uncured pepperoni. And then this is the Lando Frost Canadian bacon. Of course, we got our blue green mozzarella cheese, very important. And I went ahead and grabbed some triple cheddar, which has a blend of mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, and Vermont white cheddar cheeses. And that's also blue green. So that's the main thing. And then to top it off, we've got some green pepper. And if you guys are giving that thumbs up, liking, subscribing, watching, following me on my Instagram and my Facebook and even my POSHMARK, then you already should know that I cooked last night. And I'm going to grab some mushrooms. So I'm going to show you right quick. Oh, and like I told you, we're doing the drumsticks. So I seasoned the drumsticks the same way in the bowl ahead of time because I like to get that seasoning incorporated. I've got my oil going, and then I've got my flour and fried chicken in here. getting that ready to go. So we're just about ready for everything. So I went ahead and I added, because I'm going to use 2 layers of the Pillsbury crust. I wanted to show you guys. I went ahead and did the first layer. You could use any pan that you guys, choose to use. So it's kind of your choice. And I sprayed my pan before adding that first layer with just, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's just the spray canola oil, the bottom of the pan. You could use butter, you could use vegetable oil, olive oil. Whatever you guys choose to use is how you do your thing. So I went ahead because this had, the first dough was kind of already warming up. I popped the second loaf in the freezer for a minute just to kind of get it back cold to be able to, work with it a little bit better. And it's the Pillsbury pizza crust. Everything that I got, you guys, for the whole meal, which I didn't tell you last night, but everything that I'm doing is, believe me, it's under 20. It was $25 because the pop I got was expensive, but everything I'm doing is under $20. It's quick meal, nice but kind of quick meals. And I've got my oven already preheated to 400, which is what it says here on the box for making the pizza. So you just kind of want to unroll it out. I kind of like to unroll it in the pan. Hope you guys can see that. And if you hear anything in the background, I'm watching the Boondocks. I love the Boondocks. And so I'm watching it. And I just, you want to just pretty much form your pie how you want it. If you want to do big crust, little crust, make sure you guys can see me. And, you just want to make sure that it fits kind of evenly. That's just the whole big point, is to make sure that it all is even. And so I'm kind of pressing down, as you see, on it just to make sure that the crust is really even on the sides and everything. And when you feel comfortable about it, because you really want it to be as even as possible, because you want it to cook evenly, And so right now I'm just kind of pressing it down with clean hands. Make sure you guys wash your hands. You don't want to get sick, especially with all these viruses and everything going around. People can't even go out the country and not get nothing, So everybody that has caught that disease, I wish them well recovery on that, because I've had the flu. We've all had the flu millions of times, in your life, and it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to just be sick. So anyway, at this point, what I do, and you can use a spoon. I prefer a soft spatula for the preference of, that's just kind of, I think, works best for me. But you can use a spoon, anything that you feel, you know what I'm saying, that'll work to just kind of evenly distribute out the sauce. So I start with pouring out half the can, jar, whatever sauce you guys choose. And I just kind of want to evenly get that spread it around. And once you do that, it'll let you know if you want to add more sauce. It's pretty much to how you like it, or the people that you're cooking it for, if you do know. But you always want to kind of just start with always less, and then if you need to add more, you can add more. At this point, I'm going to add just a little bit more. And we're going to even that on out. It smells really, really good. And as you see, I'm just kind of rotating.
Let's go. Hold up, my nigga. Hold up. Go time, nigga. Let's go.
A little bit more. I want to get the crust part, so that's what I'm trying to do here. The middle's good. So you can end up kind of using a full, and this jar is 14 ounces. So you probably end up using at least one full jar because this is, you know, the long pan. So it's a pretty long pizza, about an average size pizza. And I just, yeah, there we go. I'm good with that. And then I'm just taking my spatula and I'm getting, as you see, that excess sauce that I wiped off with my spatula. Just kind of throwing it back on the pizza. Next, at this point, like I said, I just add, basically, if you wanted to put a measurement on it, about a teaspoon of the Johnnies. You could probably add more, depending on how you like it. And so then next, you guys, we're moving on to the cheese, starting with the mozzarella. And we just want to do a nice thin layer over the top, an even layer. Like I said, the more even that you make it, the better it's going to cook all great together. Oh, we ain't done. We ain't done. We just beginning. And now I'm going in with the triple cheddar. Same thing I did with the mozzarella. Nice thin layer. Over the top.
You wouldn't just be saying that because I got a loaded gun pointing at you, would you? Because we need honesty.
The more even you make it, the better. I like to pat that on down. I'll just sweep that up. Next, we're gonna move on to putting our meat. I like to start with the bigger and then go to the smaller. I think you pretty much can do it how you want to do it. Sorry, people were walking by my window, so I was being nosy. But it was just some youngsters. And what I do, how I do this, and I will show you guys at the end, is you kind of just overlap it at the corner. And just so you're putting about, because you're spreading it out. With this pan, it's going about 4 across. And I'm doing about, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just do three rolls on this. And you can spread it out how you guys, you want it. Okay, and that was the uncured pepperoni. I'm moving on to the Canadian bacon.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And it's funny because last time, you guys, I didn't even use Canadian bacon, and I'm pretty much going in the middle of my bigger pieces, and I will definitely give you guys, show you how I'm doing it, the visual. You can do it how you want to. You can pretty much add, it's your homemade pizza, so you can pretty much add as much, meat to it as you want to. You could do just cheese. You don't even have to add meat. And I'm just kind of fixing this how I want it. Seeing if I wanted to add another piece, but I think that's good how that is. Now, we're going to move on to the pepperoni. I'm going to start with my old bag, the bag I already had. And these, because they're so small, like I said, I'm just probably going to do about, I don't want to say 8, across this. Okay, that's 7. And we're gonna probably do about
And Oprah fans, get ready.
4 row.
Queen of Daytime Talk will
Yeah,
be
I'm
in the
gonna do about
Woodcrest area
4
tomorrow
rows.
for a book signing before taping her show the following evening.
Cause this is just complimenting. This is just how, you know, pepperoni pizza is. You know, the big pepperoni was just kind of extra. It was kind of what I wanted to do, you know. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. I have my Seattle Storm shirt on and my little love pants. I was thinking about showing you my toenails because I went and got my nails. As you guys know, if you're following, liking, and giving that thumbs up and supporting me, I went and got my nails and my pedicure done for Valentine's Day. I got 3 left, so I'm just going to add them. There's no point in saving these. So I think it's perfect the way I want it. I didn't even need the extra pack. But I bought the extra pack just to make sure, you guys. So it was better safe than sorry. So then the next thing that I want to do, I'm going to add the green pepper next. And I just kind of, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said, it's just kind of how you want it. And I just kind of want to evenly spread that out on the top.
Get ready. We'll get it at the bookstore. We're going to need some video surveillance.
But it's kind of how you want to make it.
Advanced communication. Two-way pages for everybody.
It doesn't have to be perfect. And I just love having like the TV and stuff on, guys, because this is just me. This is just what I do, especially when I stop talking. I just like kind of having that sound. So I hope it doesn't bother y'all. But if it does, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I'll switch it up. It ain't no big deal. Okay, now I'm going to go in and add my mushrooms. And then we're going to add, because that's how I want it, I'm going to add another layer of cheese on the top. And then it'll pretty much be done. And it'll be time to put it in the oven. And like I said, you can use any mushrooms you want. You don't have to put mushrooms on them. You can use any ingredients. This was just my idea, you know, really on how I wanted to make this pizza for you all. And I'm so excited to be doing this because, like I told you guys, I love to cook, you know, just all different type of things. And you guys let me know if this is something you guys would like to see more of. I'll do more things because we can do all type of things, healthy, whatever, sandwiches, whatever it is. I love to cook it all. Okay, so now I'm going to do the reverse with this one. I'm going to go in on the top with the triple cheddar. Nice thin layer. You could do thick layer. So you end up pretty much using, these bags are, you guys, 8 ounces. So you pretty much end up, for this size pan, which I need to look up and I will leave in the description bar the size pan this is. I don't want to say what I know in my head it is, but I don't want to say the wrong one. You guys be like, that's not that size pan. So I'm going to look it up and I will leave it in the description bar. But for this size pan, you pretty much end up using all of the cheese, depending on how much cheese person you are. And then now, the piece de resistance, I'm going in again with that thin layer of my mozzarella. Okay. Now, according to the directions on, hold on, you guys. According to the directions on here, I believe it says 12 to. Well, yeah, it's going to be 12 to 18, depending on the size. I did a double crust. So, I'm going in now with a layer of my Parmesan cheese, you guys.
Use the switch to Boost Mobile. You get 4 lines for $25 per line per month on their super fast network.
There it is. I got that from the Dollar Tree. Really don't need anything else. Let me get this in the recycling right quick. Because yes, your girl likes to recycle. So here, let me show you guys the finishing touches. And that's how it is. And that's just how my pizza is looking. You can do it your own way. So at this time, he's going to go right on in this oven. We're going to go ahead and start him at 15 minutes. And then we'll check him. He might need longer because he is really, really thick. I'm setting my timer. Now what I do, you guys, is as you see, I just set it for 15 minutes. If you can see that, it's set for 15. It's at 400, so I let it go about the 10 minutes, and then I start dropping it down to about 350 because I don't like my crust to be too dark or the top to be too dark. I want it to be all even. So I'm going to take a quick break, you guys, and like I said, I'm so excited, and then we're going to go ahead and fry up these drumsticks right quick and get it, just keep getting it, just keep getting it. So stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so the pizza's out and everything. I've got my first batch of fried chicken. We're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to show you guys first the pizza and the chicken I've got one more batch of chicken on, and then we'll go ahead and I'm going to taste it. There's that pizza. Now tell me that's not perfect. And then here's my fried chicken, which yes, I've got one piece cut up. That's the piece that we're going to go ahead and try right quick. I've cut up my pizza and I've let it cool. So I'm just putting a little piece of that on the plate. And just a little bit of the chicken that I broke up, so you guys could taste it. So that's pretty much it. So let's wrap it up. And then I've got my salad, which will go with the dinner, and it's just the already made chef kit salad with Caesar salad with the croutons. I'm going to put a little tomato on top, some cheese, some Parmesan cheese, and the lettuce. And I'm going to put a couple of jalapenos on the top of that, and then that's the salad. So I really want to thank you guys. Really good. I wish you guys were here to eat this with me. It's really good. I want to thank you guys for you guys really good joining me. The pizza's done perfect. How I like it is nice and thick. Got that nice little brown crust. Not too dark. I want to thank you guys for joining me and eating with me this little taste. So if you follow me on my Instagram, which is Harriett Griffin .33 sorry, or my Facebook, which is Harriett Griffin (Honey Bear). My Poshmark is Ronnie 2027. And just let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more videos like this works. I had to change my shirt because it got wet when I was washing the dishes. So I think you guys have seen this one because I like it because it has a little slit in the back. It's a nice little pajama shirt. But anyway, so I made my first Poshmark sale, so I'm going to go ahead and do a video on that, let you guys know what I feel about Poshmark and everything, so that's upcoming. Just going to keep doing more videos. Leave the comments down below, let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and if you want to see more videos like this. The green pepper, everything just tops it off. It's really good. But like I said, go ahead, give that thumbs up, like, subscribe. And check out my Instagram and my Facebook because I'm going to have pictures of the whole plate so you can see how I plated it up and everything like that. Oh my goodness. It's really good. So, again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. And we'll be doing more videos like this. I love you guys. And I'll see you soon.